In the square of Azadi, which means the square of freedom, in the center of the Afrin city. The Afrin area in northern Syria has been subject to a Turkish military campaign which is focused on the western countryside of this city. Now we are here in this square and we see a lot of people have gathered here. Many of them have fled their areas, their villages on the front lines where the Turkish army is conducting its military campaign. We are here to see what people think about this campaign and about their feelings. And as we look around, there are many of them here. This is one of them. Let's go try to speak with him. مرحبا. يعطيك العافية. ممكن تعرفنا بحضرتك ومن وين جاي؟
والله أنا من جنديرس قريب على منطقة عفرين. هربنا جينا من قصف تركيا على جنديرس وعلى المدنيين جينا على عفرين.
Okay, so he said he's from the town of Genderes. This is in the countryside of Afrin. This is one of the areas that the military campaign is targeting. He fled this area and he arrived here. ايمتى وصلت؟
كنا أو صرنا أسبوعين هون. جينا.
Oh, he fled when the military campaign started 2 weeks ago. He's here now in Afrin city. وين قاعد هلا أنت؟
أنا هلا قاعد بعفرين بيت قرايبنا. شاهدنا لحظة القصف لما جاء عن البيت.
He's staying with at his relative's house. They also fled from Genderes, but they apparently have a house here in this area. Okay, so شكرا لك. شكرا. Many of those people have fled their villages on front lines in the western countryside of Afrin, leaving their homes because of the military attack by Turkey. Of course, some of them stay with relatives, others stay in shelters here in Afrin, but during the daytime they come to the public squares and gardens to spend time before returning to their places in the evening to either the shelters or their relatives' houses. Okay, so as we have seen, a lot of people are here. Most of them fled their areas, their villages, which are under the attack of the Turkish campaign. Of course, Afrin is a big enclave in northern Syria, the northern countryside of Aleppo. It's controlled by the Kurds, but of course it has Arab components. But the Turkish side repeatedly expressed their rejection to any influence of the Kurdish forces in this area, and they're seeking to probably eliminate them from to eliminate the Kurdish forces from this place. Okay, as we see here, there's a giant screen showing some of the military confrontation or some of the military defense tactics of the Kurdish forces. We see they're firing artillery. This is on the front lines as the Kurdish forces are fighting to defend this region from the military campaign by Turkey. Of course, it's worth mentioning that the city actually here has not sustained any damages or stuff like that, because the military campaign is focused in the countryside, and we can see like sort of a normal life going on in this city, aside from the displaced people who have come here to seek refuge. We are now in one of the centers in Afrin for volunteers who came here to sign up their names to take part in the operation to defend this area against the Turkish attack. We see this line, people are lining up to wait for them to enter inside and sign up their names. يعطيك العافية. معلش تحكي لنا أنت شو جاي تعمل اليوم؟
نحن جايين هون المركز التطويع. نحن جايين هون هدفنا انه نحمي بلدنا من ضد التدخلات الخارجيه، وخاصه الدوله التركيه والجماعات المتطرفه الذين يهجمون علينا ويعتدون علينا بحجة وجود الإرهابيين في منطقة عفرين.
He said that they came here to defend their area against the Turkish attack. The same with the other guy said, and also to protect this area, to protect this place from the attacks of the Turks, and also what he described as the terrorist groups who are taking part in this offensive against Afrin. Okay, so let's move. We see some women also here who came also to sign up to volunteer for being part of the defense force that will be also defending Afrin. مرحبا. بتحكي عربي ولا إنجليزي؟
نعم.
نعم. Okay. حضرتك بتحكي إنجليزي. Okay, so she speaks English. Can you tell us about what you're doing here and what's your purpose?
First, I heard in the volunteer center, and we will defend of our country of what we have. Turkish called it fight terrorists, but here there isn't any terrorist.
Thank you very much. Okay, so we may maybe move forward to see the registration process inside this center. So okay, in this room, those who are coming to volunteer to defend Afrin, they sign up their names in this place, so we may enter and take a look at how the process is going. يعطيكم العافية. إذا سمحتوا معلش تحكوا لنا شوي عن بس يعني باختصار عن موضوع تسجيل أسماء المتطوعين.
أهلا وسهلا فيكم. بالبداية نحن عم نسجل أسماء المتطوعين. أعلنا المسير العام في منطقة عفرين كون الاحتلال التركي يهجم علينا بقواته بمدافعه وطائراته، ونحن هنا المدنيين لا يوجد قوات عسكرية بيننا ولن نرضى بأي احتلال تركي ضد الشعب العفري.
They are writing the names of the volunteers here because in Afrin they have called for a massive volunteer campaign for people to come to be a part of protecting this area. They are defending themselves against the Turkish attack. As we also see, people are giving their identification cards and they're writing their names. بس يكتبوا أسماءهم. كيف بصير إنه بيروحوا على المعركة أو كيف بيشاركوا بهالموضوع؟
بيكونوا جاهزين بأي لحظة نطلبهم، بيكونوا جاهزين فبيتطوعوا وبيتلقوا تدريبهم العسكري وبيواجهوا العدوان التركي.
So those people who are signing their names, they have to be ready to be called in at any time, and they will receive training and be ready to, as she mentioned, to confront the Turkish